What would be best?
Well, if you guys are going to
What
start walking.
does your client?
Hello. Hi.
Hey!
We are.
Hey everybody.
Hey.
We're just going to
How
turn
many
you...
people do we have? We have none.
None. We're going to turn you around. All you non-people, we're going to turn around. So then now you should be able to go. Here, take that.
Welcome, here we are in the Sands showroom. All those people watching.
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
Hey guys. We're going live on a YouTube channel.
Yes. Hoping there's someone out there watching.
But if it's not,
We're still getting.
You can always watch it back.
Shakes. You
So
can
this
watch
is
it back
our
later.
our theatre here. And all the seats around here, and the stage is just behind us.
That's our backstage, that screen there. You can see there's a little bit of video footage on it right now. If you just turn around a little bit from the show there. Very pretty.
And we're coming to you from the Venetian in Las
and
Vegas.
what are you
Sands
wearing?
showroom.
What are you
the
all
Sands
wearing?
showroom.
So
We're we've got a list of questions here that we put out there to answer. I'll answer the first one and then we'll pass them around. And then we're going to take you on a tour.
Backstage.
The locker rooms.
Yeah.
So I've got a question from Melissa Nassau saying, I've seen a lot of your shows over the years. What happened to all your jackets? The Motown jackets and the jukebox jackets that you guys have been wearing. Do they go into storage? Well, yes, they do sometimes. We actually have a storage container here in Vegas. We've got not only our costumes, but Halloween costumes as well, which is kind of full on. But I'm not sure why you asked. Were you wanting to purchase them or wear them? Wear some of our sweaty jackets?
We do wear a lot of jackets in the show. I think we have, 4 or 5 in our current show. So, yeah, there is quite a history of jackets.
Maybe we'll start a museum, the Human Nature Jacket,
Jacket
Museum.
museum.
yeah. I think we tend to keep the ones we consider kind of special, like the ones like the varsity jackets that have the jukebox on the back. They're always going to be ones that we keep. But then there's others that might just be like a sports coat that you tend to think, well, there's not a lot of sort of things to remember about that one, so those ones tend to sort of maybe go to Goodwill eventually after a few years.
I do remember we wore some gold and silver suits on the Michael Jackson tour.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where they ended up. So if you've got them out there, you could maybe let us know. What are we doing?
I have no idea.
Okay,
Well, there's
what's
the next
there?
question.
Great
There's one
story.
from Ellie Harris. She said, when is the DVD of your Aussie Jukebox tour coming out? I love all 4 of you. Keep up the great work you do. Well, we actually did film quite a lot of the Jukebox tour in Australia, and we've actually just filmed a show over here, which is going to air on a network called PBS over here in America. So we've got a lot of things that are kind of in the pipeline at the moment. We're not sure about the making the Aussie tour into a DVD just yet, but we've got all the footage there, but we just haven't kind of gone through to see what we actually have. But we definitely filmed it, so there might be something coming a little later down the track.
We did film a lot in Australia. Literally every gig.
A lot.
We filmed something for the chance of maybe doing a DVD or, but it was such a fun tour, and the scope, like the scale of the tour was probably one of the biggest tours we've done in years. So it would be exciting to see it on the small screen because it felt so big when we were doing it. So hopefully. There is a question from Lisa Bonner. Are you still performing in Vegas in November? I saw your show in Melbourne in February and would love to see you again in Vegas. Well, yes, we will be here for most of November, but at the very end of November, we're actually going on a tour of some PBS stations. Like Mike said, we've filmed our show for a PBS special, and so we actually go around to some of the PBS stations and do their live donation sort of drives for people to sort of get tickets to our shows and see the Jukebox special for the very first time. So, but we'll be here for most of November, up until about Thanksgiving. And then after that, we're in PBS land.
All right, pass it over. What have I got here? There's a question from Linda Talmadge, who says, Have you ever
Hi, Linda.
considered doing an a cappella album? I think it would be wonderful. Love you guys. That's actually, that would be pretty cool. The thing with a cappella is, though, we have to say, when you hear a couple of songs a cappella, you go, wow, that's really cool. But from experience, once you've heard more than a couple, you tend to get a little bit less impressed as it goes on. So to do a whole a cappella album of about 12 songs, I don't know. I think that's an awfully long time to be investing in listening to just 4 voices. So I think the great thing about what we do a cappella is that it is a good I suppose it's a good bit of icing on what we can do as far as with a full band and with the dancers here in Vegas. It's something special on top of that. So I don't think we would ever make a full a cappella
Never say
album.
never, Phil.
You don't say never. I don't think we might not, but we always do consider putting one or two a cappella songs on every album, just for that little bit of extra specialness.
Actually, one of the first albums I think we all were inspired by was an a cappella album by Take Six called, was it Shooby Doo Wop? Was that what
Yeah,
Shooby Doo Wop
something.
Bop? Yeah, it was an all a cappella album.
Oh.
It was pretty amazing.
Ramalama.
Get in it.
No. We don't have enough time for that.
That was an awesome a cappella album. So.
But actually, thinking about that, it could be fun. Could be fun to do. But like Phil said, we have to keep it interesting. So, we've got another. In 27 years, we've got another 27 plus. There's got to be an a cappella album there somewhere. I think.
Maybe for our 50th anniversary. It'll be a special 50th anniversary.
Next
I'd
one's
say there'll be a lot of wobbles in the voice.
There's a
by
question
Have you got the question
from
right?
Linda Green. She
Linda?
said, when are you coming back to Australia to do another round of concerts? The Jukebox concert was great that she saw in Perth. Thank you. Glad
That
you
was a
enjoyed
good
it.
one.
We had
Perth
fun
was
in Perth too. We always love doing shows in Perth. Oh,
Quiet,
noise.
please.
Oh, Tim. Come on, Tim.
Our monitor guy.
We're live here, Tim.
Hairdresser.
Show him. He's over there. He's,
over
trying
there.
to hide. Hi, Tim. Say hi to everyone on YouTube.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry for what? Yourself?
What are you wiping down there, Tim?
The piano keys.
Oh, dust.
Oh,
Is it?
yes.
Great.
Cool.
All right.
Attention to detail.
That's enough of seeing him.
Well, who was it again that asked that? Linda. Well, we're not sure when we'll be back next in Australia. We're hoping sometime soon, but yeah, we love getting back to do tours around the country and just getting back to see everyone and see family and friends. So, but we'll definitely keep you posted and let you know when the plans are set for our next visit.
We've got a question from Mel Burgess saying, what is the
Hi, Mel.
video clip
Hi, Mel.
Hi, Mel.
was the most fun to do? It has to have been Always Be With You. Well, that was fun. I'm trying to think of the
I've got to say, I mean, we don't necessarily love this video, but filming when we were young, we
Yeah.
got to go to Bali.
Oh, yeah.
And we
Yeah.
went to Bali for a week. Although that sounds fantastic, although the director didn't seem to realise that week that we were there was in their rainy season. So we'd literally go out and film for about 5 minutes and then suddenly it would just pour with rain and we'd all be like undercover for about an hour until it stopped and then we'd go back out again. But we got to visit some pretty special beaches on that video shoot and a waterfall.
Yeah.
And we sailed out on a boat that didn't move at all because there was no wind, so we actually had to reshoot that in Australia. But going to Bali was pretty fun to go and shoot a video clip.
One of my funnest was Give Me Some Lovin', and there was one of the funnest moments was watching Emma Slater gyrate on the jukebox in a hairdressing, like it was a barbershop we had set here in Vegas, and basically we didn't know what to expect. They just said, "Go Emma," just kind of dance around the jukebox, and everybody's jaw hit the floor because she just kind of just put it all in there, and the jeans were very flattering on her, and she's quite a mover. so it was quite a nice clip. And I remember when they were cutting it at Sony, all the guys at Sony said, "We should put more of that girl in there." Like more and more, less of the guys.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right.
Next was David
got a question for David Urban. Have you previewed the PBS special? And when will it air in the US? Well, yes, we have viewed it. It's so exciting. We actually with the director and our creative team sort of came up with this idea of referencing the Elvis comeback special, and we literally had the audience up on stage pretty much completely surrounding us, and so they were really close and it was very intimate, and at certain points in the show we got the crowd up onto the stage to dance with us and have fun with us. So it was a really unique sort of setting, and looking back on it, it's just there's an energy to it that is really exciting. We don't often get to perform like that, but to see people that up close and enjoying what we're doing, and having the dancers and the band was really close to us as well. So it looks awesome, and we can't wait for people to see it. And it will be at the end of November that it actually goes out for first viewing on PBS. So
And a couple of the fans that came to multiple shows actually made it in the cut, so you can watch. Yeah. I know you came, David, and you were there. We managed to not get any footage of you, so that's really good. But there was a girl that flew all the way from Australia to watch, Lily. She was there. She's actually in the. And I'm trying to think who else came. But there's a bunch that really were amazing. They came and were with us for every show. So hopefully, all except for you, David, they've made the cut. So that's
Have we got anyone viewing now?
Is there anybody out there at this point?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
hooray.
great. Hi. How are you doing? We're live. We're coming to you live from the Sands showroom at the Venetian
Yes.
in Vegas.
And what's the
Okay.
yeah? What's the next question?
The next question is from Rebecca Henley, who has asked if you could have a lifetime supply of Vegemite, Twisties, or Tim Tams.
I'm going to stop for a minute. We've just got a
Sorry,
pelican
Pete-
over here.
Pete Klingon has got something very important to
Can
say.
you sign
What do you
language?
want to say to me?
Pete?
There's a text message, so we can't see how many people
Oh.
are watching.
Oh, right. Toby's
But you can just
phone
get
is-
rid of it. Just
Oh.
swipe it. There you go.
There we go.
Come on, Anna Banana.
Casual, Pete. It's just welcome to our room. Things happen.
There's a what?
You should have done
There's a text message on the
should have
phone.
done genital origami to tell us what. was
Okay.
going on.
So, Rebecca Henley said if you could have a lifetime supply of Vegemite, Twisties, or Tim Tams, which would you choose? I would have to
What was that?
say
What was that for then?
Vegemite, Twisties, or Tim Tams.
Lifetime supply.
I'm gonna go with Twisties.
I'm going to go with I'm going to go with Twisties because I was worried the other day. I finished a jar of Vegemite and I thought, oh, surely I've got some more. And so I opened up the cupboard where I normally keep it, and I found these two big, like caterers tubs that my sister had given me. So that is already my lifetime supply of Vegemite. So
What about cherry
Twisties for
ripes? Cherry ripe. Can that go for a lifetime supply?
I'd probably go. I would have gone Vegemite, just because at some point in my life, I might not eat Tim Tams, but I'll always eat Vegemite. All right. another question.
why is everybody behind the camera like turning like this?
Brett Burrows has just said, I'd go with a lifetime supply of Twisties and Human Nature.
Oh, legend.
That's good on you.
And you're red.
That's fantastic.
And if there,
We do
Anna,
have
if there's
questions.
any that come up on there as well, we can
Yeah.
answer those questions as well.
Yes. Anna is filming, by the way, everybody. That we're talking as if we're talking to
Can I-
you. We're talking through you to Anna, who
I
is
just want to jump in
watching.
quickly. There's a question that was on Instagram, just to show how savvy we are with the social media.
Oh, we're so into it. We are so hip.
This is one left 1 hour ago from Nicole asking. It's kind of interesting. You'll have to go and listen to our song "Telling Everybody," and she asks, "What do we say at the beginning of Telling Everybody just before the drums come in?" She's suspecting it is "Grab a guitar, yeah," but it's not.
It's actually not. It's actually me saying, "Kicking the vibe." Yeah.
And that's what he says when he wakes up every morning.
I do.
Just,
Every morning,
Hey, I'm kicking the vibe.
the alarm goes off, and I just kicking the vibe, yeah, and I turn it off and start my day.
Okay, so that's just
It's
shows
not
how-
embarrassing at all to listen back and go, "Wow, did we think that was hip?" Kicking the vibe, yeah.
So yeah, that's an Instagram question
All
right
right.
there, fresh off the press.
Well, there's a cool one down here actually by Jane Payne. Hi, Jane. Saying, how long does it take to put a new show together? It took us, I think with Jukebox, we kind of over about.
Actually, it takes so long that when you're in it, you think, I don't know if we could ever do this again, because
That's true.
it kind of you're in the heat of it. You kind of think, wow, this is really hard work putting a new show together, because it's you want it to be so great, and we keep setting the bar really high. But I think Jukebox we were 18 months. We were kind of developing bits and pieces, and because we did little bits in Australia, and we test some songs, and then we'll do more songs here, and then just it slowly builds. It's a long process.
I'm just going to take a quick tech break for Anna because
Okay, should I
think-
twist it this way?
No, I think what is going on is we need to. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just go like that.
Oh, we're going to change.
Okay.
Oh, it's meant to
Hi,
be.
everybody.
I don't know.
Hi.
Hi.
Is that better for you?
My name
Yeah.
is Saki. Please give my name is Saki a shout out.
Hi,
Saki.
My name is
Saki.
Saki. Hi, Saki.
Alright, there we go.
All right, we've got another question.
We do. We've got a bunch of other questions here. We've got one from Rachel. Rachel Jarman, who's asked for our favourite cheap meal or late night splurge.
Oh, well, if we were in Australia, it would be a pie, without a doubt, a meat pie. But over here,
I was saying the other day, I'd kill for a breakfast burrito. It's just something about it just really ticks my all the boxes for me. So that's a
an In-N-Out burger.
Yeah, In-N-Out.
A
Or a
double
fat
double.
burger.
Actually, when we
Fat
first
burger.
got here, I could sit down and polish off a whole pint of Ben and Jerry's in one sitting. We'd never worked so hard in our lives, so we were all getting really thin when we first got here, and so it was no problem to eat a whole pint. But then I realised maybe the health side of things. It's not just the weight that you have to worry about; it's the health. So that much sugar once a week was not good. So
Actually,
I don't do it anymore.
If I had my lifetime supply of twisties, it would be a bag of twisties. No doubt.
Let's get more
What have we
questions.
got?
We're going to take a few more questions and then we'll do a tour.
Tour, yeah.
Watch the band have a shower and stuff like that. And kind of.
And my
all
name
the
is
fun
Saki is also asking Toby, what is your, this is an interesting question. Toby, what is your worst moment?
My worst moment. There's been a lot, so it might take
Just
me a
one the
minute
other
to.
night, just a couple of nights ago.
Oh, I did a magnificent stumble on stage. What I thought was going to remain a stumble, because I went literally from the front of stage probably 12, 15 feet. I stumbled all the way to the backstage all the time thinking, no, I've got this. And then at the very end, I didn't got this.
It was like a
I
pratfall.
literally sprawled onto the guitar riser at the guitarist's feet, and it was probably one of the most embarrassing falls I've ever had on
It was a bit,
stage.
it was a bit Chaplin-esque. It just kept going. Stumble, stumble, stumble,
It
stumble.
went, everything
stumble,
went
stumble.
everything went slow mo. I thought, when is this going to end? It was pretty bad. Julie Lugg, will you always stay in the US now, or one day will you move back to Australia? That's a tough question. You know, we love Australia, and you know we love going back there, and we miss it a lot. But the flip side of that is getting to perform over here is really exciting, and yeah, we still get to come back and tour in Australia and see all our fans and family. But you know, for now, I guess you know, there's been a big dream of ours to have success in the States, and we're going to be doing a lot of work with the Jukebox show now that's going on PBS, and you know, maybe one day we'll wind up back there. But I think for now, you sort of got to make hay while the sun shines, and we're loving performing over here and still being able to get back home. So yeah, not in the near future, but you never say never.
And the sun is definitely shining in Las Vegas right now.
Oh yeah,
It's 115 degrees outside, which is like 45 degrees
45 degrees.
Celsius.
Hot.
Yes, it's hot.
Got
Should we
some
do?
more
Do you think we should do the
We'll
tour?
do,
or
do
we'll
one
do-
more.
Yeah.
One more. Let's see
A
if
final
there's a good
question, let's see.
See if there's any come through on Instagram just now.
Oh, here you go. Oh, here's a deep question from Lily Blanc Noir. Lily White Black. Lily Blanc Noir. She's got, how tricky is it being business partners and friends at the same time? Have you established any rules like not talking about business while having a barbecue? It's actually, it's not, I don't think it's as difficult as you would think it seems. There's this, you know, the four of us are friends, but we've known each other so well and for so long that the friendship is kind of, it's very unique. It's almost like kind of brothers, kind of cousins kind of thing. It's that sort of thing where, you know, we don't call each other every day and say, hey, what are you doing today, you know, and catch up. But when we do catch up at family things, it's always fun. So it's, yeah, it's just something I suppose we've learned. There's no particular technique that we use other than just sort of, I suppose, knowing each other's faults and strengths and sort of realizing if someone needs a bit of space for a little while or that sort of thing. And it's so, I think after 27 years, obviously whatever we're doing is working.
I think we rarely talk shop, call it, at parties, because it kind
Less
of feels
now,
like
yeah.
you kind of just think, as soon as you start talking about the show or work, it feels like
It's like a
it feels
meeting.
like it's work. So I think it's actually easy to find that balance, and then yeah, but it's a nice question.
Wait, should we
take you on a tour?
Yeah,
take you on
let's
a
go on a
tour?
tour.
It feels really quiet in here.
Yeah, it does. Well, this is there's Tim up there, and
Oh.
David.
Zoom in on the
So-
4-track stall just for
Oh,
for
see
old
David's
school.
doing front of house, and Tim does our monitors up there. You look good, fellas.
Looking good. Wave to the YouTubers, everybody. There you go.
By the way,
We
this
still have this backstage. A stool that was made for us 24, 25 years ago. Was it your uncle that made it?
Yeah.
Great
and
uncle. My
Andrew and
nan's
Mike's
brother.
great uncle made that. And yeah, it's still with us.
Yeah. Still stands up.
Stand on it,
Alright.
Yes, go on. There you
See
go.
how see if you're as tall as
See
this
if it
now.
falls over. Oh, there's
like a
cracks and
giant-
freaks going
yeah.
on now, though. It
Wow.
doesn't seem too
Three of us
stable.
need stools
No,
now.
it's an exam.
All right, let's go up onto stage.
All right, who wants to? Toby, why don't you take Anna on a
Yeah.
tour? Take the YouTubers on a tour. Not Anna, sorry. Anna's the camera person.
Come with me. Come with me. Drum set. This is all. Like, there's a double bass through there. Pretty special. Just get used in the show. This piece here, down on stage, we call the tongue, because it goes in and out of that sort of cavity there. The stairs sort of extend out. We sort of go for a ride during the show. But
we'll come and show you backstage.
Oh, hi.
We'll show you.
Everybody.
Let's go this way. This is where Tim works. This is his little black hole that he works to do all our sound on stage.
Oh,
There's
hi.
Phil again. He's coming through for sound check. This is our dressing room. As you can see, very clean. An assortment of everything in here, from screwdrivers to Sharpies to random pictures of.
What is that?
It looks
Oh,
like
it's the
Mad
it's the
Hatter.
rabbit. It's the rabbit.
The rabbit from
Alice in
Alice in
Wonderland.
Wonderland. And out here we've got some of our costumes.
Oh, look who's here.
Like we said before, our jacket's pink. Pewter. Our trumpet player Isaac. Hello.
Isaac, you're
Our
live on
sax
YouTube.
player Tommy.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Okay. And come through here. I don't know if she's going to be in there, but this is Jamie, our dancer's room. Oh, there she is. You're live on YouTube.
Clothed?
Say hi to our YouTubers.
Hi,
Are you clothed? Oh, she
I'm
is
clothed.
clothed. And over here is our wardrobe room where Paula, thankfully, takes care of all of our sweaty, horrible clothes after we've danced in them for an hour and a half. But this is her domain and she does an awesome job. And let's take you through this long, long corridor.
JF.
That
Oh,
way.
Our trombone player. Oh no, it's trombone. You don't need to worry about him. Oh, here's Mike, our keyboardist.
Mike, our
Come on,
keyboard
Mike.
trying to hide. He's running away.
Oh my gosh, I had to put my makeup on. I'm so sorry. How am I looking? How am I looking? That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Who are you kidding?
Hashtag woke up like this.
All right, so we try and keep the band as far away from us as possible, so that's why there's the long corridor. And through here, oh shh, Antonor's studying. Looks like he's got his computer out. How studious! This is Antonor, our the dancer.
Everybody.
And this is a weird bottle holder that we can't quite work out how it works or what it's for, but somebody gave it to us. And this is the green room. This is where everybody watches Jeopardy on a Saturday night. And the band's dressing room, which is pretty boring because nobody's in there at the moment. But that's our backstage. And after the show, this green room turns into a place we call Jeers, which used to be fun because people used to play music and there used to be people turning up to it, and we might have a drink after the show, but now there's no music, and Isaac always warms down his trumpet, which is pretty boring, and that sounds terrible. So I think that's about it. Like, this is our backstage, and
We're going to go to
Come on,
sound check.
we can actually do our sound check.
Let
Can
you come
see
on the
us?
stage with us.
Come
and
up
then
onto
we
the
can-
stage and everyone can give you a wave. Come out through here. So you can hear all of the band warming up for our show, which starts in 75 minutes. All the guys, here they are up on the stage. We've got Tommy and we've got Blaze in the corner, our bass player. JF from Montreal, Canada. And Isaac's gone up the back there. And yeah, so this is our stage and we're about to hit it for the show. So
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll doing this more regularly. See you
yeah,
again soon.
absolutely. Thanks very much, guys.
Bye. Bye.